Thank you, everybody, for coming. We had a number of resolutions that had to be approved, and I can understand. It's such a beautiful day. Who wants to be here? We should move these outside, right? Should have an outside.
Let's just go to the beach
Often.
and get it over with.
Go to the beach? We can do that. Works for me. Okay, roll call.
Right. Mr. Bova?
Here.
Mr. Brodsky?
Here.
Mr. D'Elia? Mr. Dodge? Mr. Ford?
Here.
Mr. Gilroy?
Here.
Mr. Karam?
Here.
Mr. Lucenti?
Here.
Mr. Santacroce?
Here.
Mr. Saunders? And Mr. Wallace? Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Approval of the April 20th board minutes, which are in your binder, and were emailed.
I move to approve.
Mark, second. Brian, any comments, questions, changes? All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. Thank you. Okay, resolution and MOA, adding new position, grounds worker to the Teamsters bargaining unit. Sandra,
Yes. So we have two positions that currently mow for the water authority. One of them is a light motor equipment operator that does not require that individual to have a.
I can hear you.
Oh, I'm sorry. The light motor equipment operator does not have a requirement for a pesticide license. We decided that it was in our best interest for future vacancies, have an individual with a pesticide license. We sent the duties over to civil service. They classified the position as a grounds worker. We set the salary, and now we're just asking to officially add it to the bargaining unit. The Teamsters agree that it's their unit work. It's already being done by somebody in the unit. We just have to formally do an MOU with the union to add the title to the collective bargaining agreement.
is there a motion?
I'll move it.
Richard? Any comments, questions of Sandra?
It's a vacant position. It's a
Vacant position now.
I understand that, but somebody's doing that job.
doing it
So the light motor equipment operator is the one person that is doing it. Yep. And then there's another person. Actually, we did fill this grounds worker last week with an internal person. Sorry, it's not vacant today. It was vacant when we wrote the resolution. And that is another internal employee. And so there's two people that are doing it. One has to have a pesticide license because a new hire and the old one's grandfathered in without the pesticide license. So I apologize. I misspoke when I said vacant. When I wrote the resolution, it was vacant.
Any other comments, questions? Did we get a motion? Yeah, we did a motion, second. All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Thank you. Okay, thank you, Sandra. Resolution authorizing the municipal officer to enter into an agreement with DOT. Dan,
These next two resolutions have to do with the New York State DOT's upcoming project on North Genesee Street. The two bridges that cross the Barge Canal and the Mohawk River are going to be replaced, including our infrastructure. We have two large transmission mains that go down that corridor, a 30-inch and a 20-inch transmission main. So this first resolution gives authorization to our executive director to enter into an agreement for this project.
is there a motion? Richard, second. Tony? Any comments, questions? Anybody don't trust the director to sign this correctly? We're all set. Okay. All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. Thank you. And the second resolution?
Yep.
Uh,
This provides the executive director with the authority to approve the replacement of our transmission mains. So currently we have a 30-inch and 20-inch main that rest on the bottom of the Barge Canal. Those are now going to be suspended under the new bridge. And then the existing 20-inch water main that is currently hung underneath the bridge over the Mohawk River will be just replaced. So this essentially, just confirms the fact that we'll get a replacement of all of our infrastructure at no cost.
You said at no cost, you said there? Okay, perfect.
Okay, and so this is the resolution to grant New York Authority, the State of New York Authority to perform the adjustments talked about and just described by Dan. Is there a motion to approve? Right at the end, and second? Ryan? All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. Thank you. Dan, next on the contract.
Next proposed resolution is for the award of a contract for the 2026 lawn restoration project, where the Water Authority has identified a need for assistance in maintaining and restoring our excavations, including restoration of those lawn areas. And this is due to the fact that our crews are heavily involved right now with lead service line investigations and replacements, and we're following the city's paving schedule. So right now they're actively trying to get ahead of that work so the city can, pave. But this is also prime season for landscaping in May. So we thought best to get the crews caught up and to let this contract out for lawn maintenance assistance.
Yes, I was a little upset they didn't accept my proposal to get a herd of goats and bring them around the community as we needed them, but I thought that would be a lot less expensive. This is a resolution, the contract for lawn restoration. Is there a motion? You didn't like the goats either, right? Is there a second? And any other comments, questions? All in favor?
Did we get more than one bidder on this?
We got 3 bidders, yep, and Earthscapes Outdoors won it, and they won our paving contract last year, and they did a really good job for us. Very happy, yep, very responsive.
Good question. Thank you.
Very good. Okay.
If I could just add, when we talked about, these additional cost of compliance, and we'll get a little deeper into that in the next meeting or two when we talk about the lead and copper rule. But this is just one of those, right, expenses that isn't directly captured by the rule, but it's an aside. We're chasing, right, these lead service replacements, and now we need assistance to get around.
Yeah, this was just something that wasn't anticipated in the budget, though, I'm assuming, right?
Right.
So, okay.
Yeah.
But we did have a line item in our budget for tree clearing. We're in good shape with tree clearings. We're going to reappropriate those funds toward this effort.
Oh, so you're gonna put those funds towards this project then? Okay, all right. Because I was just wondering how you're offsetting that 100,000 if it wasn't anticipated already. Okay, perfect. As long as there's a plan in place.
Thank you. Yeah. Okay, all in favor, please say aye on the contract.
Aye.
All opposed, nay. Thank you. And the last one, the contract on the Reservoir House demolition.
Yeah, sad news, Denny, but Ida's house is going down.
What are you gonna do?
So this is a resolution for the award of a contract for the Southern Reservoir House demolition project. Whereas the Water Authority desires assistance in the demolition of the structure. We followed all the procurement procedures, received 5 bids from contractors, of which United Contractors of Utica was the lowest bidder at $25,500. And we have not done work with them before, but their references were really good and favorable. So hoping that board can approve this tonight.
Danny wants to move it. Is there a second?
I got
Yeah.
I had a question. What house is that?
It's the old, what they call it, the gatekeepers, or
Was that house with the roof that was caving in?
we actually had it condemned by the town of New Hartford because of its condition, all the water damage inside, which facilitated the disposal effort. So the demolition effort, where we don't have to do a segregation of hazardous materials. It's all just demoed and buttoned up and taken away.
Is it that dome-shaped house there? You can see from Valley Road.
It's got big shingles on the side of the house.
Very nice. You can see it driving by.
electric.
Yeah, who was the second on that?
I did.
Okay. Okay, any other comments, questions? All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
And opposed, nay. Thank you. Okay, you're still here. Where's the ball game?
Westmoreland.
Oh, okay, you got, we have, as you know, we have human resource policies, that have to be approved every year. And Sandra will, list those policies for us and explain that there's no changes.
Yep. So just, it's the FMLA, rights of employees to express breast milk, sexual harassment prevention policy, whistleblower policy. The first three, they're actually the model policy from the, agency that issued the, requirement. And then the last ones are whistleblower policy. And again, there's no changes. This is just a reaffirmation of what is already in existence.
Any questions? Is there a motion to approve these policies? All the way at the end. Second, okay, Gene, all in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. Thank you. Jim,
In your binder is the April financial report. Oh, wait a second for you guys to get there. So we're a third of the year, of the way through the year. If you recall from March, consumption was down 6%, which was pretty large compared to prior years. But this past month, we recovered. We're only down 3.7%, so we're going in the right direction. Water sales, compared to budget, pretty much on track now. So we've recovered revenue-wise a little more than the prior year, which is expected. So water sales is moving in the right direction. Cash flow, we're still in the positive. We're paying out some bills, so year to date we're up 300,000, a little over 300,000. But we had a drop of about 300,000 this past month, so we're still doing pretty good. We want to build up cash so that at the end of the year we pay out some large bills like retirement and insurance and things like that. So we want to build up during the summer months. So we're hoping that it just continues and consumption rebounds further and we can get into the positive.
has anyone not received a copy of the audit? I don't remember who was at the last meeting. Everybody, anybody, Jim, make sure that.
And it's on the website. I'll give you a hard copy if you want to.
Okay, any comments, finance?
Where are we on any outstanding, we have any large accounts that are outstanding, major accounts that haven't been paid in a while, or?
If you look on page,
Have we made any accounts on which you know?
yes, we talk about them probably weekly. But if you look on page 6, those are the ones that we specifically identified that are greater than $1,000 and balances over 71 days.
What's this Michael Walsh place? That? Michael Walsh Morgan's.
Yeah,
That's.
yeah, that's one that we continually battle with,
Yeah,
try to get payment on. So,
okay,
yep.
all right, but, I mean, are we making headway? Do we feel we're going in the correct
Yeah.
direction? Are we
It's back and forth. We're yeah,
definitely thinking?
yeah, because it's a large apartment building. We
It's tough to get.
don't necessarily shut them off, but we do go after the owner at times and
Yeah.
make sure that they pay. So yeah, it's a weekly battle,
Yeah, I can imagine it. It's,
but we're trying to reduce those down over time. And if not, they go to the tax sale and then hopefully they pay it then and the city pays us. So
perfect. All right, so they go to some kind of like foreclosure, guys?
yes, yeah, yep.
Okay,
Yeah, inside the city, it's during March, and the county and the towns, it's May or June, I think it is.
not that I want anybody to go into foreclosure, but just wondering, I know sometimes these larger accounts, not like the young woman here, but larger accounts that have the revenue, I just hate seeing them go without payment. That's,
In that regard, would you be able to identify, let's say, 5 upstate water charges and compare like the top five fees, penalty fees, late fees, that sort of thing, and compare it to ours. I'd really like to know if we are, making people more, and what the differences are between us and Syracuse or us and Rochester.
Timing's good. Ann's leading an effort to look at our rules and regs and our rates and fees so that when we roll around into the fall for the budget approval, there's an opportunity to make some, we could do that at any time, obviously, but.
I'd like to reassess the fees if need be, is that what I'm saying?
Pardon?
I say you're looking to reassess the fees if need be?
Yeah, right. To look at where they are in our day, how do they compare
Yeah.
against the industry standard?
Correct.
But the ones that are most impactful with a customer, that would hurt, honestly, that would hurt them the most for being significantly late and relying on everybody else in the community to make up for these people.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, a lot of our large ones, these aren't local people. Walsh Apartments, they're not our neighbors that are having issues. They're out-of-towners that are just making money off of the local community, and if they feel that it costs them less to not pay the bill until they have to do the taxes, for example, they'll do that, and that means all of us and everybody else in the community has to make up for them. So I'd really be interested in knowing how we compare to other systems, especially when we get to that point where we start discussing.
I know
Appreciate that, yes.
in years past, we had a bill collector, used to go, right? Well, once in a while when he was off, I'd have to fill in for him. So I shut him off that night, Board of Health would call, you gotta go turn him back on.
Yeah.
So I mean, you're just wasting your time.
Well, I think in the long run, business is in business to make money. If they think that not paying their bills on time will not lose them money, that's what they'll do. So let's find out. Maybe we're worse than others. Maybe we're more impactful than others. I don't know.
Are we charging interest after a certain period? Or
There's all kinds of charges that are this thing.
charge penalties?
After so many days, then there's additional late fees that go along with it. Correct.
Maybe it's time to raise some of those fees. Maybe it's time to raise some of those fees.
Well,
Make it
that's
punishing for them to be late.
what we need to compare, at least to know what others are doing, so we know if it's reasonable. Because we have to be reasonable. You can't say, oh, you're gonna have a 50% fee, but we have to be reasonable.
Well, I appreciate it for your time.
Yeah, no, that's a very good comment and important to. I hate charging everybody in the system for people that don't pay their bills.
For a few that don't.
Just, yeah.
stay effective.
Okay. Anything else on the finance report? Executive Director's report.
So as I talked about last week, last month at the meeting, we launched a social media and awareness campaign to tie in with Drinking Water Week, which was May 3rd through 9th. So on social media and on our website, you'll see different announcements trying to encourage people to sign up for the water alert system, to sign up for the recurring payment system, to talk about our summer pilot hours, which start next Tuesday when we close at 4 o'clock. So that is being released on a predetermined schedule throughout the summer and into the fall, and we'll monitor how successful that is. If we decide we want to keep it going or pause it for a while, but it's way too early to make any judgment on that now. We have completed, the Finance Authority did meet last week or 2 weeks ago, and we have signed all the paperwork to close on the lead service line replacement loan, or as our bond counsel says, the fake loan. This is all be converted to grant at some point. So the anticipated official closing is Thursday. But everything is in place for that to move forward. Referring back to the recurring payments and reports that we have over 1,500 people that have signed up for it so far. It's almost double what we had a month ago, so it's forward progress. Again, hopefully more people become aware of this and take advantage of it as we go forward. Ahead of the meeting, you were asking about the Hinckley levels. We are not, we're not out of a normal range. We've seen this before. We are 6, maybe 7 feet below the average, which does trigger the weekly calls with the Power Authority canals and Mohawk Valley Water Authority. Dan participated last Thursday. We have another call scheduled for this Thursday, but it's just part of that governor's protocol, the routine that we go through whenever we hit these trigger levels. There's 2 separate trigger levels, one for the reservoir level, and one for inflows into the reservoir. We've only hit the level trigger right now. We'll keep you updated if something changes going forward. We received, and I'm not sure if we even announced this or not, but in 2025, maybe I'm sure Pat did, we received a $5 million WIA grant that was in support of the Eastern Transmission Main project. Today, we received notice that award has been rescinded due to lack of progress from those communities to the east of us. So again, we remain interested in providing water to them, but it is up to those communities to come up with an actionable plan for us. Perhaps those dollars could be restored at some point, but that's where we stand as of now. And then I was going to do a little presentation this month to kind of educate the board on some of the struggles and challenges that we face in the drinking water sector. Because we're missing a number of members tonight, we'll postpone it and we'll do that again in June. Just a short 10 minutes to kind of describe where we are and where we're headed and some of those issues we're facing. That's all I have unless somebody has any questions for me.
Anybody have any questions, comments? Okay. Is there any old business? Is there any new business? Is there a motion to adjourn? Ben and Richard, all in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay? Thank you. And we are adjourned.